hitting bombs. We march in unison. The soul is truer than eternal missions with just a lifetime to do it in.
Stronghold set it with sashed it with batons. The rebel arms swarm and form like Voltron. Slash your old beast, you heard Mark of the East.
All right, folks, we are back. It's Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. We're going to go back to Steven in a moment. But I want to take this time to thank one of my great sponsors, AlexJonesRingtones.net. That's AlexJonesRingtones.net. Again, what a better way to get people involved that, you know, are around you, or if you're on a bus, you're outside, you're at the park, you're at work, all of a sudden your phone starts ringing, and it's an Alex Jones rant. Someone asks you, well, who's that? Oh, that sounds like Rush Limbaugh, but wait, that's not Rush Limbaugh. No, it's this guy named Alex Jones. He does something a lot different over at Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.tv. Helps get the word out. Very cheap way to do so. AlexJonesRingtones.net. Go check it out. There's also a direct link over at Infowars.com right now. All right, let's go back to Steven. We're talking chemtrails. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, and, okay. What is the Bush family's preferred choice of refreshment?
You got me.
Skull and Bone smoothies.
Skull and Bone smoothies. You know, I was I'm watching what was it? I was watching this 1991 I guess it's a Senate Foreign Relations Committee thing with James Baker, and one of the highlights of the Skull and Bones 2004 campaign was John Kerry, and John Kerry's in there just asking these softball questions, and they're all just yucking it up, Stephen.
Yeah. What's David Rockefeller's favorite fast food?
Let's hear it.
Builder burgers. Okay, how many
I'm getting people are rolling their eyes back there. I like that one, Stephen. I thought it was good. What else?
Okay, how many globalists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
None. They just raid the homes of a few slaves, make them do it at the point of a syringe and a gun, then they shoot them up with cancer and bullets, and that's that. And the last one, how do you drive a globalist nuts?
I don't know.
You lock them in a padded room and pipe in nothing but Alex Jones ringtones over and over and over again, guaranteed.
And folks, we didn't have that one planned. Stephen, thank you for the call. Honestly, I didn't talk to Stephen over the thing. We're like peanut butter and jelly, me and Stephen. We just roll. No, you don't think so? White on rice? No? All right, let's go to Mark in Wisconsin. Mark, you're on the line.
Awesome. What's going on, man? That Steven, those last couple were actually pretty good, man. I'm giving it to you on that. That's some good sauce, bro. All right, check this out. This is something I'm pretty sure. This is from ABC News. Recession is over, according to financial experts.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah, check this out. This is beautiful. There's a growing belief among financial experts that the recession is over. New housing inventory data seem to show improvement in housing market. Barry Knapp, a strategist at Barclays Capital, wrote recently that the economy appears to be in the sweet spot of a recovery and that the recession may have ended last month, according to Bloomberg News. Liz Ann Saunders, chief investment strategist at Charles Schwab, said on Good Morning America today that she agrees with that conclusion. It isn't any brilliant prescience on mine or anybody else's part, Saunders said. There are certain indicators we can look at to see the turn, and I think we've seen that turn.
That's weird because I don't see anybody with any new jobs. I see, the auto industry totally and completely dying, and as that happens, I see more
people living on the street in California, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, and on top of that, in Flint, Michigan, they're about to run a bunch of drills there just as the entire auto industry is about to go under, and some people are about to get mighty pissed off.
That's ridiculous, and as they should be pissed off. And here, just going back to the original point, to that article, this is my response, and I posted this to my blog on my MySpace. This is about what I have to say to that. Let me begin by saying, are they crazy? Oh, wait, they are. This is their attempt to sucker the general population into spending more money again to bankrupt them further into depleting their savings by the time the bottom drops out in 6 to 12 months. If you have any sense, use it. And if you have a cent, save it, or use it to buy gold. Do not allow this attitude of false positivity to sway your decision to buy gold and silver or grow your own food. Despite what you may be told by the talking heads, our economy has not turned the corner. We are not coming out of a recession. In all reality, the economy is being propped up by paper-thin walls, and now they're being airbrushed to make those paper-thin walls look like bricks. Do not fall for their trickery. Buy gold and silver. Grow your own non-GMO food. Good luck, everyone.
All right, thank you for the call, Mark. I appreciate it. And remember, they're trying to say that popular cereal is a drug. Yes, Cheerios, what I grew up on, what my parents grew up on, is now probably going to be taken off the market and regulated by the FDA. We're going to get to that story. And like Paul's looking at me like, no, not Cheerios. I was never a big Cheerios kid. I was all Honey Nut. But if they get rid of that B, gosh darn it, I don't know what I'm going to do. Those are going to be big boy tears on my pillow. I was just talking about this thing out in Flint, Michigan. Yeah, as the auto industry goes under, as people lose their homes, their pensions, their jobs, their livelihoods, breaking up families all across, the state. This is out of Flint News. I guess it's mlive.com. The black helicopters crowd, worst fear of a new world order are coming true. The military is invading Burton, but it promises it will only stay a week. The U.S. Special Operations Command is using Burton as a training ground for military exercises. Sometime over the next day or two, a military spokesman said residents may see low-flying helicopters buzzing overhead. People may even catch a glimpse of special operation forces, but the goal is to keep the exercise as low-key as possible. And by the way, this is out of yesterday, so it looks like it's either going on today or tomorrow, probably throughout the weekend. Oh, actually, if they say a week, maybe throughout the week. Look at that. Chances are that most people won't see them. And Naval Lieutenant Nathan C. Potter, a spokesman for the exercise, citing safety and security concerns, the military is being mum on the details about the exercise, including the size of the force being trained. There's also no word on exactly where the operations will take place, although Potter said soldiers could be working in neighborhoods and industrial sites. Neighborhoods? We need to keep an eye on this. If you're out in Michigan, if you're out in Flint, we want you calling in. If you see any of this drill, tell us what's going on, please. Please. And I'd like a call from Arizona to let me know how that went with Obama at ASU. Let's see. The goal is to prepare troops for unfamiliar urban areas. See, it's urban warfare training here at home against the populace. Against the populace. Against the populace. That's why they're demonizing everybody as an extremist and terrorist in these DHS reports. And by the way, we have this propaganda piece from Fox News. It's about 2 minutes long. And they don't talk about the ridiculousness of the report. They talk about all the serious extremists and how it's really a good thing. And they toe the party line that this thing never went into play. It was pulled back immediately. And none of that's true. None of it's true. They pulled back on it after we exposed it. It was a document from late March. We didn't talk about it till late April. You don't think it was in play? You think this is like a rogue report? They really didn't. Whatever, believe what you want to believe out there. Once they are finished in Burton, Potter said, the soldiers will be ready to be deployed overseas. The military approached Burton officials with the request to train there about 3 months ago, said Burton police officer Lieutenant Tom Osterhauser. Although officials are being very cautious about the details, Osterhauser said they opted to notify the public to allay any fears once people start seeing helicopters. Well, there you have it. If you're out in Flint, let me know what's going on there. All right, let's go to Kenny in Washington. Kenny, you're on the line.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I just wanted to say great show, and I don't know exactly, assuming Alex had something to do with getting you on the air as well, and I would just have to say great decision. I love your show, and I think it really bolsters everything that you guys are doing.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you. Tell him that.
I don't know. He was laughing about the Mexicans taking over the YouTube in the background. So maybe he heard me. Maybe he heard me. But anyways, I got a couple of quick things. I'm the guy who called a couple weeks back regarding all of the people, the WTO riots, suspension of free speech, all getting appointed to Obama.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to give that a little bit of follow up, Ron Sims, one of the guys who went there, it turns out one of his big pet projects back in the day was actually to propose a use tax on the roads, not a toll, not the gas tax, but an actual per mile driven. And they say, well, how are you going to do that? His answer is to put GPSs in everybody's car.
Yeah, that's actually something that Jones talks about in the America Destroyed by Design movie in '97 before the police state movies, although he hits on that a little bit. On top of that, I see the track and trace point you're trying to make, but right now they're talking about a luxury tax on